We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Joining me tonight, the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, you continue to surprise me, my man. I didn't know you knew about the Queen City.
All I know is you're the king in that town in the Garden State.
Well, we're going to find out who the king is on the court this evening.
4-3, his first effort off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Across the timeline comes James. Down by 1. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Clippers have the basketball. Beverly buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Beverly, he made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis, able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
James, tough matchup against George. Has a look. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Leonard to George. Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Second effort. Cousins to Davis. Going to launch beyond the arc. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
James into the front court. Down 5. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
To Beverly. To Paul George. Anthony Davis with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Leonard to Beverly. Fires the 3, and Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Beverly Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And the dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Can't connect from inside. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
LeBron into the front court. Down a dozen. For 3, Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Los Angeles, they have it. Runner here, won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
LeBron James. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
LeBron into the front court. Right now, down 7. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
First quarter in the books. The Clippers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly into the front court. His team up by 7. George. And the Lakers clear. LBJ has it. LeBron James, 4 out of 10.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Counted.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron with it up top. They trail by 7. Baseline drive. And counted at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Paul George. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Paul George, 3 for 6 now.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. Across the timeline comes James. 5-point game. Davis to Danny Green. Oh, whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
For Los Angeles, number 0, Kyle Kuzma. Entering the game for Los Angeles, number 4.
Danny Green. To Kyle Kuzma. Flushes it home.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
LA Clippers with the basketball. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
15, DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
James into the front court. Down 6. Drives, but a shot won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
LeBron into the front court. His team down 9. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 2 for 2 now.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
LeBron James with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
From long range and knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
You gotta get up on that. You're on the island now.
Leonard to George. Shot from the lane won't go. Danny Green to James. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Lakers ball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Beverly. LeBron into the front court. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. What a save. That's hard work right there. To Paul George. Leonard, deep left corner. Williams. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line. Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. First half comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the first. And he hits the second. Hits all 3 free throws. To Davis. Fires the 3. Not going down here. Leonard. Message received. Well defended.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Right back to you.
Leonard. Lets it fly from long range.
Number 23, LeBron James. That's his second.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. And he misses the second. Whoops, that won't go. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. George. No good. That's great defense.
When you have cold shooting like this in the second half, you have to find other ways to score than just relying on the 3-point shot. Maybe try turning that corner off that PNR and getting to the rack.
LeBron James sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Here's James with a chance. And the rebound taken in by George. Can't connect from in close. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he hits the 3. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 75% so far tonight. First one, count it. Second and 3, got it. Three for 3, nice. LeBron with it up top. The deficit is 6. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Clippers have got it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Leonard. Deep right corner. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
And Cousins throwing it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Leonard.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And hits the first free throw. Second of 3 is good. Off the mark. Two for 3 on this trip. Lakers at the controls right now. Anthony Davis against Paul George. To Kyle Kuzma. And he'll head to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Kyle Kuzma, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw.
Like practice.
So he hits the first, misses the second. Leonard. Smothering D.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Not that time. He missed it. George. Down low for Leonard. And stuffs it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Caldwell Pope. 4-3. And it's Williams there for the rebound. Leonard to George.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
George.
Anthony Davis. That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Hits a second. One more coming. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Across the timeline comes James. His guys trail by 10. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Strong finish for Paul George.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. James. It's George with the rebound. JaVale McGee swats it. Los Angeles has the basketball. Great look and vision. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Leonard. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
All by himself, creates his own shot there.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Paul George, 4-2. Wide open look, won't go. And a throwdown.
The assist from number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3/4 down. The Clippers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands, get in there, strip that ball away.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. They have to keep him in their grasp.
And here's a setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 3, Anthony Davis. Subbing in for the Clippers, number 20.
Leonard. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Turns and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
DeMarcus Cousins. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. LBJ with it. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3, buries the wide-open 3. That's too easy.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
James into the front court, trailing by 10. To Danny Green for 3, Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Paul George. Lays it up and in. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
DeMarcus Cousins, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Stuffs it down with authority. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
George. LeBron into the front court. His group now down 2. To Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3. Missed it. To Leonard. Oh, big finish at the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
LeBron into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. LA Clippers with the basketball. It's a big finish.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And they call him.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Kyle Kuzma. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Oh, you can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. James, that's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
LeBron James snatching it out of the air. Los Angeles, they have it. Kyle Kuzma. Oh, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.